A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the Baltimore special teams coming up with a big play. They block the field goal, and they get the friendly bounce. They're going to scoop it and take it back for the touchdown. What a lightning bolt. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the LA Rams. And here's the Rams wideout. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 58 yards for the score. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the Vikings quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Vikings are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, here
in his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. He's signed back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they'll be led up by the longtime veteran at QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And you won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Lions readying for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Brings up second and a yard.
He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Trying to get it with the option. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So to keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken off with it again. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a second time. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second down.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This one's to Hawkinson outright. It's a short pickup to the 20. Christian Barmore with the play.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
3rd and long for him here. All the left side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
To number 83.
Now Martin comes on to handle the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
12 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Trying to work quickly now.
Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes again. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Baltimore first down.
Pistol snap to Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's calling his own number again. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
Gain of 26.
They're working quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First down.
In the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Ready.
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Buying some time right. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, blocked by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Setting him on the dive. And setting a bowling ball ahead does not work the way they want it to. That lines up as a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Fielded at the 11. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score reads 9-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's going to go down right along for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Cowboys, ready.
Here's Jackson to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Catch is made in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead to 15. DJ Moore the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a 16-point lead.
16. Lions, nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions offense returning to the field. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Stafford now on 1st down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
The give to Johnson on the option. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens.
Stafford from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Ravens ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. 1st down throw for Jackson. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Puts everything he has under this one. Big gain downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. DJ Moore the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st down, here's Stafford. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. So they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Their punter making his way out now. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. On 1st down, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. We've set it downs from 37. Here's Ingram. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Ingram with it. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Everybody rushing back to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. First down throw here for Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
One final shot before the half. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Happy fall, everyone. It officially began this afternoon at 2:19 Eastern. But let's go back and look at what happened on the final weekend of summer. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is the Chiefs quarterback. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the running back for the home team. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is the Broncos wideout. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Broncos get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now Prater on to send it away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now run with Ingram. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Jackson keeping it himself. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now it's Ingram. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So first down from the 41.
Here we go. First and 10
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Finds a man right side. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Again, he's got room. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime.
We know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Ravens 30, Lions nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Lions get ready to return to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Lions first down.
Trying the left side with Johnson. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hutchinson reels it in. And he's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
They take the handoff now. Stafford. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Stafford. Find Johnson out of the backfield. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
No throw, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Ravens returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Low back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
At the 19-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Time coverage from the Lions. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here he goes again! And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. All right, right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Set it. Check go.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here we go.
Second.
Changing it up here. Jackson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Ready.
Go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
That's another Baltimore first down.
And run it with Ingram. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
37. Lions, nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Stafford from the gun. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 17.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
3-yard loss brings up second and
Looking to throw, Jackson. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Lions take over.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
6 yards. It's second down.
Here's Stafford. Brought in right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready. Viking 18.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Third and long now for Stafford. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dive play straight ahead. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Nathan Shepard there for the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is the Ravens quarterback. He had it working every which way. This, a rushing touchdown. He also had 3 passing touchdowns. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Colts wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Colts are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the home team's running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Seahawks move to 2-1. They get the victory here. Until next week, Scott Hanson, good night from Orlando.